Indeed, it is a very sad day, I think, for our committee, and it's a sad vote. I voted in favor of the agreement for all the reasons that have been said by Guy Verhofstadt and others, but I do so with a very heavy heart and just out of responsibility and in order to avoid, even if it's just a risk, the risk of a hard Brexit. Particularly sad and difficult for a pro-European like myself, a European federalist as well, to vote in favor of the separation of a member state. But at the same time, it is true that is a legal separation based on Article 50, this possibility that is granted by the treaty, and on a referendum that was indeed narrowly won by Brexit. Looking back, we can see too many tactical mistakes that probably were made, from the decision to call the referendum in the first place, which was not necessary, from the way the campaign was run on the Remain side, or even recently how the British Parliament, when probably the opposition was on the verge of getting a second referendum, decided to call or support the call for a general election. But beyond the tactics, I think it is also true that there has been an ongoing debate about the role of Britain in Europe for many, many years, and the society remains divided almost half on the question of Europe. So even if we take into account the fact that Britain did not join the European construction at the beginning and chose to set up a rival organization at the time, and then only many years later was able to join the European communities. So I think that the reflection that we may start having now is, being a sad day, it is also maybe a new beginning, the start of a campaign not for a rejoin, but, or not now, but maybe for us pro-Europeans, the start, pro-Europeans in the continent and in the island, the start of a new campaign for Europe in Britain. A campaign that has to be done at the grassroots level, at the level of the civil society, in order to counteract the lies and the propaganda that have been hitting the public in Britain for 40 years until the Brexiteers achieved their objective. And they have pursued this objective relentlessly for so many years. So I think now it's the moment to think of this new beginning and work hard for the moment when Britain can democratically decide to come back into the European home.
Grazie onorevole Ruiz Devesa, il dibattito è così concluso, si conclude la riunione della Commissione, interrompiamo per 5-6 minuti e poi riprendiamo con la riunione dei coordinatori. Grazie.